Okay, now let's look at this example under angles of elevation and depression. Angles of elevation and depression. Now, the question says 2 points A and C on opposite sides of a vertical pole are on the same level ground as the foot of the pole B. The angles of elevation of the top of the pole D from A and C are 30 degrees and 48 degrees respectively. If the distance between A and C is 50 meters, find BD, the height of the pole. Please, let's look at how we can tackle this example, and then the best thing we need to do is to draw the diagram or how the question has been put. We need to draw. Then after that will guide us to solve the question. Okay, let's make this sketch here. Now, this is the level ground, okay, and then the pole is this one, okay. Then also, the foot of the pole has been labeled as B, so this place is B. Then A and C are on the opposite side of the vertical pole, so A can be here or here, and then C is also here. Then the top of the pole is also D, so this place is D. Okay, now we can join this and then this one. Okay, so we are told that the angles of elevation of the top of the pole D from A and C are 30 and 48. So from A and C are 30 and then 48 respectively. Write this correctly. So respectively. Okay. And then we are also told that the distance between A and C is 50 meters. So between A and C measures 50 meters. 50 meters. Okay. Then it means AB can be, if let's say AB is X, then it means BC is 50 minus X. So that when you add the two, you get 50 meters. Okay. So we are told to find the height BD. Okay, so let me indicate the height BD by, let's say, H. Okay. Now, the distance from A to C is 50 meters. Okay, so if the distance from A to C is 50 meters, I prefer making this place X, the distance here X, and then if this is X, then it means this place becomes 50 minus X. That is, when you add the two, you should get 50 meters. Okay. Now I am going to start. So let's take them one after the other. The first thing we need to do is, let's look at only the side. So here we have this right angle triangle here. So this place is X, A, B, and then D. And this is 30 degrees. Okay, so this place is H. Now from here, we can say that tan 30 is equal to opposite over adjacent. So opposite over adjacent is tan 30, and opposite is H, and adjacent is X. Okay, so we can say that this place, we can simplify this to be H equals X tan 30. Okay, now let's look at this side also. So let me call this equation 1. So this place, the diagram is also like this. This place is 50 minus X. This place is B, and this is C, and that is D. That's still the height. So the angle here is 48 degrees. Okay, so on this side too, tan, because we have opposites and then adjacent. So tan 48 is equal to H over, into brackets, 50 minus X. Okay, that is opposite over adjacent. So we can also simplify this to be H to be equal to, into brackets, 50 minus X tan 48 degrees. Okay, we can call this the second equation and then solve this simultaneously. Okay, so we can, since equation 1, let me rewrite equation 1. Equation 1 is H equals X tan 30, and then equation 2 is also h equals into bracket 50 minus x tan 48 degrees. So that's also equation 2. Now, since we have height here, or HH in both of the equations, we can equate the two. So equate equation 1 and 2. Okay. So x tan 30 is equal to bracket 50 minus x tan 48. Okay. Now we want x. So what are we going to do to get x? Okay, so x tan 30 and then tan 30 is 0.5774 then times x, and then tan 48, so 50 minus x, then tan 48 also becomes 1.1106. Okay, so we can expand this side. So 0.5774x is equal to 50 times 1.1106 becomes 55.5306. Okay, then minus this time this becomes 1.1106x. Okay, now let's group those with x on one side. So let me bring this one in. So 0.5x 774x plus 1.1106x, and that is going to give us 55.5306. Okay, now we can do some addition here. So this side is giving us 1.668x, and then we have 55.5306. Okay, then we divide both sides by 1.668, then 1.668. So x becomes 33.2917. That is after dividing. Now let's proceed to find the height, because when we multiply this, we are going to get the height. Okay, so we can put x equals 33.2917 into, let's say, equation 1. Okay, and equation 1 is giving us h equals x tan 30 degrees. Okay, so where we see x, we put this there. So that is, h is going to be 33.2917. Okay, so then times tan 30. So h becomes 19.2 meters. Okay, so let's look at one more example. Okay, now let's look at this example. A surveyor at sea level observed that the angle of elevation of the top of a mountain M from 2 points N and P due west of it are 16 degrees and 80 degrees respectively. As shown in the diagram, if NP equals 1,600 meters and the base of the mountain Q is vertically below M, the height of the mountain, calculate the height of the mountain. So this is the diagram. Now looking at this, from N to P is 1,600 meters. So to get N to Q, you need to get a variable, represent this by a variable and add to 1,600 before you get NQ. Okay. Then also, this right angle triangle is just having this angle here, and this is right angle. Okay. So now let's see how we can solve this example. Okay. Okay. So we are letting the distance between P to Q be x. So it means that the distance between N to Q becomes 1,600 plus x. Okay, so now tan 16 is equal to opposite over adjacent. So h over 1,600 plus x. So this implies that h is equal to 1,600 plus x tan 16 degrees. And then let me call this equation 1. Then let's take the other right angle triangle. So that is also here. And that is just P to Q, and then this is M. So this is 18 degrees. And so this is the height. So this place we said it should be X. Okay. Now again, so tan 18 is equal to opposite h over adjacent. So it means h becomes x tan 18 degrees. Okay, let me call this equation 2. So since we have h in both equations, we can equate equation 1 and then 2. So equating equation 1 and 2, we have this equals this one. Okay, now equating equation 1 and 2, equation 1 is into brackets 1,600 plus x tan 16, and that should be equal to x tan 18. Okay, so tan 16 is let me write this first. 1,600 plus x, and this tan 16 is 0.2867, and this is equal to x tan 18, and tan 18 is also, let me write tan 18 first, 0.3249, then times x. Okay, so we need to expand the side. So this is going to give me 1,600 times 0.2867 is 458.72. Then times this one plus 0.2867x, and this is equal to 0.3249x. Okay, so we group the x's on one side. So let me move this one to that side. So that is going to be 0.3249x minus 0.2867. That is, this is positive here, so when it crosses, it becomes negative. Okay, and this is equal to, this one I've not moved to this one, so that is 458.72. Okay, there is x here, so this is going to give me 0.0382, and this is equal to 458.72. There is x here, so we divide both sides by 0.0382, then 0.0382. Okay, so x is going to be 12008.37, so 37696. Okay, so that we get a perfect answer. Now this is x, so we put x equals 12008.37696 into many of the equations. So let me change it, let me make it equation 2. Okay, so we are going to state equation 2. So equation 2 is h equals x tan 18 degrees. So that is equation 2. Okay, h is equal to x tan 18. So x is 12,008.37696. So we substitute this with tan 18, and that is going to give us h to be 3901.76 meters. So we can say that therefore the height of the mountain is 3,901.76 meters. Okay. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this channel. The name has always been Odum Maths. On TikTok, it is odum.maths. Bye.